and like I was saying earlier, an older man explained this to me. Like back when, they didn't allow black people, to read. They want you to read. They want you to know certain stuff. Like in this book, it talk about how like if niggas end up understanding the verbiage that crackers use amongst one another, you won't be able to get them to do certain shit because, of course, they will understand what's being done to them, right? I'm finna find it.
Teach the people, Dorsey.
Now, the one time I want to find it, I can't. Oh, hold on. Like, it specific. Like, for example, let me find this shit. It's a part in here that talk about how, like, for example, the term our crops, right? It talk about how don't let these niggas understand the language that we speak as slave owners, right? Because if they understand the behind the scenes inner workings and the meanings of certain stuff that we say, they gonna wake up and they not gonna conform. So for example, it used the term our crops, right? So if a nigga don't know what the word our means, right? You can tell them, hey, I need you to go out there and gather together our crops, right? It just sounds like a term. But if a nigga end up getting a hold to a book and understanding when you use the word our, that means it belongs to me and you, right? They gonna realize, well, what the fuck you mean go get our crops? Because when I go get the crops, you control it like it only belonged to you. Like that one, understand that one word, our, will fuck up your ability to be able to control a nigga and make him work, right? Now you gotta think, this is, we done fucked up the female nigga to make her go and then fuck up the kids. And then we got this nigga psychologically off. She raising more little niggettes to be psychologically weak as men, right? And then you keep them from wanting to know more intellectually. So if they don't know what the word like our means, you can tell them, go crop our fields, go do this. And if they don't understand the definition, there's nothing wrong with you saying, go herd our cattle. Go milk our cows. Go gather our eggs. But if a nigga know what the word our mean and they look at what the fuck's going on, something ain't right. Because if this ours, I gotta say so in this shit too, Cracker. But this ain't really ours. Like, you feel me? A mind thing. Everything is mental. The way you control a motherfucker is mental. The way you break down a group of people, the way you tear apart families, mental. And all I ever talk about is mental. I'm finna go, y'all. I got a one-on-one I'm supposed to be doing. This book, it ain't, I told y'all, it ain't really a book. It's just a Willie Lynch letter. Like, if you go look on my page, it's a video I posted with Denzel Washington out of the movie The Great Debaters. And he basically was explaining to the young man at that point, that particular scene in the movie, just explaining, like, this nigga Willie Lynch. Like, this nigga, and somebody who posted that earlier is correct. He was a slave owner from the Caribbean. This nigga came from down there to come give a speech to the motherfuckers located in the Virginia area. This was back before, like, it wasn't no 50 states and shit like that. It was colonies in certain areas and shit. He came to speak to other slave masters to tell them, let me tell you how to get these niggas in check. Let me tell you how to fuck the female up, because that's where it starts. She's the most important part. Fuck her up first. It'll fuck up everything else.